Last week, we started by building our first augmented reality application, and it went well, but there was a slight issue, right? So we mistakenly used the wrong model. So those of us that are actually making use of iOS device, it actually worked on their device, and for Android device users, it didn't work. But we later figured it out at the end of the day, which one of us, I think it's Vincent, reminded me that it's supposed to be a different file model than what we actually use. We are going to go all over the process again, and in the chat, I have a link that's already pasted for the Google Drive. Let me paste it again. So this is the link for the Google Drive, and this is the site link that we are going to be making use of. This is the site link we are going to be making use of, modelviewer.dev. So firstly, let's download our models, our assets from the Google Drive. So I'm going to be sharing my screen right now. It's uploading. The 3D model are still importing. Okay, I'm mistaking a while for mine to upload successfully. All right, great. So I have the USDZ file formats, and I also have the GLB. So once you do, you're going to have the exercise.png. You're going to have the exercise animation.usdz. Then you're going to have exercise.animation.glb. Now, last time we uploaded a file format called .lbx, and which we were unable to try that. We were unable to augment that file format when we finished building our application. But because to know that your 3D model, right, is functional with what we are doing, you see that the GLB model, right, you can see the image, more like you can see the 3D model of it. You can see the image, and you can also see the 3D model. But for the USDZ, of course, you wouldn't see anything. It's just this way. Now, let me repeat. The reason why we are using two different models is because we have the model. We have the file format called USDZ, and we also have the file format called GLB, because GLB works only for Android and USDZ works only for iOS device. So invariably, if we build this application and we made use of only GLB, it's only Android users that can augment this 3D model. Likewise, if we use just USDZ file formats, it's only iOS users that can augment this 3D model, but Android users might not be able to do that. Okay, so it's very, very important that we have these two models in there, because what we are building is a WebAR. Okay, so whichever device you make use of, the system looks through it and sees if it's Android, it superimposes, it brings out this 3D model. If it's iOS, it brings out this 3D model. Okay, so now that we have imported this, let's go ahead to build our application. Again, if you don't have this viewer, if you don't have this viewer, all you have to do is to come down. You will see some buttons. You see status, logs, terminal, tools, and preview. Click on the preview and click on, okay, I can actually close my own preview. So if I click on preview again, open preview pan, it's going to open up. So if you do that, you can have it. But if you want to close it, you can as well do same. All right, so let's quickly go back. So the first thing I want us to do is to click on this first model here, exercise.glb. Click on it. Now copy the URL, more like the link. Copy the URL. Once you copy it, close it. Then come over to index.html. You can look at my cursor. Index.html. You click on it. Let me reduce this again. You click on it. Or apparently, let me just close my pan so that you can have enough space. Yeah, great. You click on it. Now, I want you to be very, very attentive. At line 21, if you look, we have number 21. You have this line of codes, right? So this is where we are just going to exchange. So what we are doing is that the link that we copied, we are just replacing the link with what we already have in here. Okay, that is just all we are going to be doing. For those of us that are just joining newly, that is all we are just going to be doing. Now, you discover that at line 21, we have model viewer. Then the next line of code is src. If you're conversant with HTML, right, this will be very, very easy for you. So you have src, which stands for source. Now the next line of code is in a quotation mark, which we have HTTP. I want you to highlight this, just this line of code, just inside the quotation mark. I want you can either paste the link that you copied, or you can delete this line of code, then paste the link. Once you paste the link, to ensure that it's the right link you pasted, just go through it and you'll see that there is a part that says exercise, right? Animation. That means is a link to the 3D model that we copied from our asset, which is this. Okay. Is anybody lost? Let me know. Is it clear? If it's clear, let me know. If anyone is lost, also do let me know.
All clear, sir, for me.
All right, great. So the next thing we are going to do, the same thing that we did, let's do for that of the iOS device. Come to asset again. Click on this exercise.animation.usdc. Click on it. The same thing we did. Copy the URL. Come back to index.html. Now, just below the first link, which is src, the next one you see is iOS. Now, this is the link for the iOS. This is where you copy, you place in the link that will copy it from the assets in the iOS. So we are replacing this URL that we have in here with what we copied in. Okay, just the same thing we did. Delete the link or the URL in there within the quotation mark, then paste again the link that you copied in. So look through it again. You see exercise. You will see exercise.usdz. That means we are actually we copy the right code. Okay. So I want to believe some are still trying to catch up. So let's just wait for let's just say the next 5 seconds. All right. Okay, great. So let's go back to asset again. Our exercise.png. Okay. Exercise.png. You click on it. You copy the link. You go back to index.html. Just below the iOS, you will see another link that says poster at line 23. Poster. Let's do the same thing again. Highlight the link between the quotation mark, delete it, and replace it with the link of your 3D, your file, your asset from the assets. Okay. So if you have replaced it, now let's click on our preview. If your preview is still there, you will notice that it has changed. So how many of us actually have this? So once you wait for it to load, it's loading up, as you can see. Once you wait for it to load, you see that you can actually put your cursor on it, you can rotate it. If it's working for you, do let me know. If this is working for you, we were unable to do this exact thing last time because we had the wrong file. Okay? So if you're here last week, you discovered that we were unable to do this. So if it's working for you, do let me know.
It works for me, sir.
It works for me.
Oh, perfect, perfect. I'm glad that it's working for everyone. All right, so let's actually try this out, right, on our mobile device, just the same way, the same thing we did last time. Click on these three dots. You can either open it in a new tab so that we can get the link. So once you open it in a new tab, you'll see that I think mine is irradiated-hallowed-warlock.glitch.me. So I don't know what yours might be, but just copy this link, or maybe type it in your browser on your mobile device and try it out. Once you do, right, you'll see a 3D button at the bottom right corner of the screen in your mobile device. Okay, let's open up this. All right, so this is what we tried to do the last time, right? But you're going to see this button, right? You are going to see this button. Once you open it in your mobile device, you won't see this button on your system, but you can always see it it comes up in your mobile device, okay? You click on it, it will pop your camera to open, scan the floor of your room, and you're going to see that 3D model that we just finished building will appear. You can adjust the 3D model with your finger, right? You can pinch, you can zoom, you can rotate, okay? So do let me know if it works out for you so that we can move ahead to do the next thing. Now, this 3D model has animated feature in it. So once you try it out, if it's working for you, do let me know so that we can add the animated feature on it to see it animate, okay? We didn't do this the last time. We are moving ahead by adding just a line of code so that our 3D model can animate. So do let me know if it works out for you, okay? Try that. You have about 5 minutes. Thank you. Oh, Christian, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so I need more people to tell me it's working. So try it out. I need more persons to tell me it's working. We are 33 in number in here. Okay, Pfizer says it's working. Awesome. So I need a good number of us to actually admit that it's working. And said it worked for me. Great, great. Yeah. That's a stranger, right? Sure. That's a stranger, man. It's bad. Okay, we are going to add animated. It's scary. Oh, come on, Vincent, you shouldn't, okay? All right. Come on. I hope you're able to interact with it. You can... All right. So, if you can hear me, great. But I want you to come over to line 26. At line 26, there is a piece of code. There is this piece of code, camera dash controls. Okay. In this, I just want us to write the word autoplay. Just write this word autoplay in it. Once you write autoplay, you discover that if you look through your view, you discover that the 3D model is animating. If it's working for you, unmute your mic and let me know.
It works, sir.
Oh, wonderful. At line 26, you're going to see the piece of code camera dash controls, right? Just write in this word autoplay. Then it will trigger the animated feature in it to start working. Okay? Now you can try it again on your mobile device and you're going to see that this bad guy, let me look at his head. Oh, indeed, it's bad. This bad guy is going to be exercising right in your room. Okay? We'll be teaching you how to exercise. So let's try it out again in our space. Scan your room and see if this works out for you. Do let me know as well. Or do let us know as well. Just like we did the last time, right? You can, edit this and remove this astronaut by Poly. So the last time we did it and we replaced it with our own name. Okay? So to do that, at line 30, you are going to see H1, astronaut. You can say exercise by your name. Okay? Uh-oh, what row are you? Exercise by, this is by Poly. So just below that, just below exercise, this piece of code, just below it, get to the end of the script, of the code, you're going to see Poly. Replace it with your name by gospel or by your company. If you have a company and you say, hey, this was created by your company, you discover it was highlighted. So if I click on this, it's going to take me to whatever link, right? You can choose to add any link you want to add in here. If you look through here, this is the link. This is the link. I can choose to add my LinkedIn link in here, so that whosoever clicks on it, it will take the person directly to my LinkedIn. You can choose to add your company name in here and company link as well. Whoever clicks on it is going to take you directly to your company's website. Okay, so this is it. But if you don't want the link, you could just delete it. Once you delete it, there'll be no link to click on it at all. Then, if you want to remove everything down in here, right, you can as well come down and right in here, these pages, so you can just delete everything in here. You can just remove everything from this footer. Once you remove it, you see that there's nothing in there again. So you're more like customizing this to be yours. Okay. So you see I've customized it and there is nothing in there. And this is now mine. You can also choose to remove these buttons in here, which where are they? Here are they. Okay, you can choose to remove them. Okay, see they're not there again, they're no longer there. Right, so this is customized and it is now mine. Okay, so you can try this out. This is the link. Uh-oh. This is the link. This is the link of mine. I think if you look up right in here, you're going to see your own link. Try it out and let us know if this is working in your room. This bad guy is exercising in your own room. So let's know. Oh, thank you, Shane. Yeah, Christian, it worked for you, right? Awesome. That's wonderful. So I need more people to let me know if it's actually working, right? If it's animating in your room. AJ, I think it works on all device. I think so. I want to believe so. It works on all device. Uh, Um, yeah, it works on. I think it works on it works on iOS device. I don't know of the very old model. I don't know of the version of iOS you're making use of, but mine is Android Shaker. So I believe it's working for all Android users as well as iOS users. But AJ, is it working for you? Wow. What version on what could be the issue? Wow. iOS 13, then why isn't it working? Is anyone having any issues on iOS? Nehan, what device are you making use of? Android. Wow. Did you follow us? No, did you follow on everything that we did? Like everything that we did, step by step, did you follow? Are you lost in anywhere? Okay, you did. And something. Okay, Faiza, I think let's go back to if the animation is not working. Let's quickly. Let me quickly. Okay, Faiza, we said at line 26. I don't know if you did the same thing that we did, right? Camera dash controls. I want you to write just control space. I want you to write autoplay. Autoplay. Okay. Once you write autoplay, let me delete it. You're going to see that it will stop animating. If you check your viewer, it will stop animating. The moment you write autoplay, right, you see that it starts animating. So I think you should check through to see that you actually wrote it correctly, because this is just it. This is all you just got to do to make this animate. Okay. So let me walk us through it again for those of us that I don't know. For whatever reason it's not working. We said in asset we have these three files in our asset. We have the exercise, we have the exercise animation.usdz, which is for iOS device. Then we have exercise animation.glb, which is for Android device. Firstly, I want you to click on this, copy URL, go back to index. The first line of code, this first line is for Android. Okay? This first line is for Android. If you use the Android link and you paste it in iOS, I doubt if it's going to work. Right? I've not tried that, but I doubt if it's going to work. Right? So ensure that you have the links at the right place, at the right time. Okay, so we copied the code for Android. Now highlight the code that you have in here within the quotation mark. Between the quotation mark, delete it and paste in the URL for the 3D model for Android you copied. Paste it in the first link. Now go back to asset again. This is for iOS. Copy it. Copy the URL. Go back to index.html. Now, you're going to see just below the first link, you're going to see iOS. Okay? Do the same thing you did. Within the quotation mark, replace the link that you have in here with the link you copied. Okay? Once you do, that is just all. That is just all you're just going to do. Right? And you're going to get this working out for you. So I think you should do it again. If it's not working out for you, iOS 13 is one of the latest versions. So I really don't know why it's not working out for you. Okay, so repeat the process and I think it should work out for you. I believe it's working out for a number of us in here. Oh, it was working without the autoplay code. Wow. Wow. That is different. Alright, so I'm going to show us a place here and download game model. I guess you could just download these models, then try them at home. It doesn't move in camera. It shows the moving guy in preview, but it doesn't move with camera. Why? Why? Something should be wrong. Okay. Can you share your screen? Can you share your screen? Let's take a look at the code. Okay. Okay, obviously it's working. So, but it's not working on your device, right? I think you have to reload the link again, I guess.
Okay, so I'll try again.
Okay, all that is showing in the link is an empty blue. Empty blue square. Wow. Why is that? Okay, if everything is working, what device are you making use of, AJ? If everything, your code is fine, and it's working in preview, then it should have been working on your device. So, so is anybody having, well, is anybody having same issue? It's not working for you. How many of us is it not working for? Okay, someone should copy his or her link, send to AJ. Let's see if it's going to work. Okay, someone should copy his or her link. Yes. So someone should copy. Just like Shikha said. Shikha, I think you should send it. Whoa. So if you tried it and it's not working, you even try the astronaut code and it's not working, then I think there is an issue with your device. Yeah, I think there's an issue with your device. I think try a different device, okay? Try a different device. Maybe pick up your brother. Yeah, I want to believe so. I want to believe so. All right, so quickly, I want to show you a link that you can download the model from. Now, there is this website called Mizamo, right? This is where most developers, most AR, VR developers, game developers actually come here to download models, 3D models, animated models, right? So I have an account on this site. It's free. It's totally free. Let me just impute my. Okay, it's loading up. All right, so this is Mizamo. Once you come, okay, let me copy the link, paste in the site so that we can try it out. So this is Mizamo, right? So this is where you can download 3D models with animation features in them, right? So first and foremost, you choose your character. At the top left corner of the screen, you have character and animation. You choose your character first. So if you look through, you will see there are different characters, right? So there's this guy, Newton. Once you click on it, you use this character. So it's going to load up here. You're going to see your character in here, right in here. So this is it. Then once you choose your character, then you go at the top again. Then you apply animation to it. Okay, so if you want this guy to dance, a hip hop dance, you click on this first one, and it's going to apply the hip hop feature to it. As you can see, this guy is dancing. Funny guy. If you want him to do salsa, a bit rumba, right? So he's doing that. So if you want him to get into war mode, so you apply the feature, the animation to it. It's applying. Okay, so if you are satisfied with your animation, just come over to the top right corner of the screen, click on download, then download. Just click on download. Right in here, you can choose. Okay, the file format that we have in here is just FBX. We just have FBX, but you can convert this FBX to other file formats like we have used in model viewer. You can convert it to USDZ. You can convert it to to GLB. If you know how to make use of Blender, it's a very simple thing to do. Okay, we are going to learn how to convert these files next time we meet. But if you're building other augmented reality application or virtual reality application that is not running on the web, then you can use FBX file format. And just click on it, click on download, and it downloads into your computer, and you can make use of it. Okay. All right. So that is that for that. This is the end of the class for today. So